Hey guys, and welcome to Wednesday Night Live. How are we all doing? I'm TS. It's lovely to see you all. Welcome. It's good to be back. I tell you what's good. You know what? I might just do this all on my own for an hour. How about that? I'll just talk absolute bullshit at you for no reason whatsoever. Waffle on about some shit. Nah, that'd be too fucking boring. No one needs an hour of this shit. Anyway, let's introduce the team, shall we? Where shall we start? Let's go to Vermont. Let's bring in Tom Bruno.
Hey everyone, it's me. I'm Tom Bruno, and that's CS. And guess what? It's the Tom Squared Show. Fuck everybody else. We don't need anyone else here. It's just Toms, more Toms, and Toms unites. It's Toms. Weird.
It's the Tom Hour. I like it a lot.
I feel like you're gonna get us sued by doing Mr. Hanky. I don't know if it's okay. Like I feel like we're gonna fucking get a cease and desist letter being like, hey. Hey.
I'll tell you what. Mr. Hanky impression, copyright, Trey Parker, Matt Stone of South Park.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah.
Tom, how the fuck are you?
Okay. Dude, I am buzzing off my tits. I've been the happiest I've been in months. Absolutely. But obviously, we will get into that. How are you, sir?
Tired, sleepy. And if you cannot tell by my fucking shit underneath, I'm tired of fucking doing Lent. So let's bring in more people so I can forget about my troubles.
Let's do it. Let's bring in your beautiful and wonderful co-host from Shrewsbury, UK. It's Mr. Alex Whiteley.
Hello.
All
Hello.
right.
My name's Terry and I'm a law abiding.
Oh, fucking what, Terry? Where's Alex gone? Fuck's sake, what's Terry doing here again? Jesus fuck Christ, man.
Do you not remember that song?
No.
There's nothing I like better than to get fired up on booze and fight. It's the streets.
Sorry, dude.
The streets.
The streets, yeah.
The streets, yes, the streets. Like everybody. I listened to them in my childhood, the streets. My mother would be like, gather around the radio, son, the streets are on. And I'd be like, oh,
they
mommy,
were amazing.
Thank you.
Dry your eyes, mate.
Anyway, let's bring in our fourth and final co-host. All the way from California, it's Mr. David
California,
Ravy.
boys. His name
Hello.
is David. He's eating bacon with his bourbon.
I didn't have time to cook breakfast, so I just decided to go with bacon and bourbon this morning for.
Dude, I mean, like, it is the most American thing you possibly do. Honestly, I don't think there's unless you were like hugging a bald eagle while you're doing it. I think that's the most American thing you can do.
I'd honestly be terrified if I met a bald eagle because it just looks so fierce and intense all the time. Like
They do look angry for being such a majestic bird. They're like, hey, fuck you, and you're like, all right, Jesus,
just calm down. Here's a fish. I'm not gonna.
fucking dude, it's so ridiculous. Why? I've seen a bald. Like, I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's bald eagles like everywhere. Like, we have them like nesting and shit. Fucking, they're cool looking. They're really big birds. They're a lot bigger in person. Like me. Like, I used to be really like fat and stuff, so they'd be like, you're a lot bigger in person. But yeah, I know. Thanks.
I think I've only seen one once, and it was like when I was a kid. It was like up on a telephone pole, just chilling for no fucking reason. I'm like,
in LA, he's like, what the fuck am I?
It was like,
doing
in Orange
here?
County. He's like, I'm fucking lost.
Was he buying meth?
I
Like
don't
all
know.
Americans in Orange County.
Was meth a big thing back then?
I
think I was too much of a kid that didn't know what meth was back then. So
Mommy, what's meth? Shut up. And you're like, all right.
As she shoots it between her toes. I ran out of vein space. Let me see your feet.
Oh my God! Don't say such things. It's horrible.
What are you?
We have to talk about the dragon in the room. Of course, as TS has
Heroin?
moved to a new country, innit?
I have, mate.
Congrats.
I moved to the beautiful country of Wales last week, which is why I was not present on the live. Hey, Helen, how's it going? I am loving. Dude, like I said to Bruno when we first started, I don't think I've ever been happier. Really, like last week. Like, this is the best decision I've ever made in my life. Fact.
So
I'm really happy for you, brother.
Would you say that you're in fact in love with Wales?
I wouldn't say I'm in love with. I'm in love with Cardiff. I've not seen much of the country yet because obviously you're not allowed to go anywhere. So, but the city, I'm in the capital city, so it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
All right,
So
well, you
would
heard
you
it here. He loves Wales.
Would you denounce your Scottish ways? Like
No, God, no. Come on, David. Jesus Christ. I mean, I love it here, but my God, I would never betray
I
my
think
own
if you're
country.
going to ask me that, like being an English guy, they might get a different answer. I mean, I think it's a bit weird for an English guy to be too patriotic. I think if you put a Union Jack flag in your garden, you get all the neighbours going fucking BNP over there.
I feel like you're only saying that because you've lost too many wars. If you won as many wars as we as Americans have, you'd be having a British Union Jack in your fucking front yard. You'd be like, look at that shit. We won that shit.
I think
fucking Britain.
I think it's because like if you guys get too patriotic, everyone's going to be like, oh great, they're back to imperialism. Everyone guard your countries. They're going to try to colonize shit again.
Okay, and this is a good point actually, because I lived in Wales for a long time. I kind of grew up there, and I have this love-hate relationship with Wales because I know so many wonderful people in Wrexham.
You and the Japanese.
Yeah, I was an English kid growing up in Wales, and one of the first things they give you the rule book, and like we don't watch fucking football here. We don't like the fucking English. And go fuck yourself if you're going to start telling me fucking sheep jokes, okay? Because I'll fucking murder you in your sleep. And it's all right for a Scottish guy to move there because they're like, yeah, I hate the English, you hate the English. We're fucking chums at me.
Yeah, I did see that Braveheart movie. They definitely hate the English. They did a lot of bad shit, dude. I'm just saying, like a lot of like prima nocta. Fuck,
I can't watch that film. It makes me angry.
Why? Damo Bachelor in the group says he has now officially spent more time in Wales than Scotland.
That's actually not correct. That's not true. That's not true at all. That is actually incorrect. I spent my first 3 years of my life in Scotland. I've been here 6 days.
Which feels like 3 years, so he's right. Fucking, I don't know.
Quarantine times, yeah.
James, all right, James, dude, like James got like a life that he lives. I've been like, he's on one of my friends on Facebook, and he like pops up on shit, and like he's done like a whole bunch of stuff. We gotta talk to him eventually. He's done a lot of shit, and like
he's been on the show before. He has been on the show.
Has he? Has he been on this show?
Yeah, he's been on the live. Yeah.
Oh, has he? Was I here for it?
Yeah, you were.
I was. No, okay, I don't remember.
You're not,
guys. Can we just celebrate how long it's been since I've not smoked weed? And I'm going reverse. Like everyone has always said, like, oh, you get so forgetful when you smoke weed, Tom. Like everybody remembers the early episodes when I'd be in the middle of a sentence. I'd be like, I don't remember what I'm saying. And now it's like the reverse Benjamin Button of it all, where I'm like, I don't remember what day it is. All I remember is I'm weedless.
Has your speech gotten a little better? Like if you were able to remember words and what they are and like try to put together sentences that you were trying to.
No, literally the only difference is I have nothing to turn to when I get angry. I'm just like, I'm gonna go beat my wife.
You can't blame it on anything now.
Bruno, you always forget to bring a towel.
Fuck you. Don't bring up. We've already had this. Don't bring up fictional characters that smoke more weed than me right now. It's a testy subject.
Don't get drugs anymore. I remember drugs are bad because. We've all had experiences with drugs in the time, and
spoken like a guy that
some drugs are bad.
Yeah,
the whole war on drugs is a big phallus.
Yes,
it's a big
Don't take Tylenol, kids. Okay, it's bad.
Or Ambien because
I took Ambien 2 nights ago, and I called the school kids homos.
Stupid. So dumb. I fucking.
Johnny Paul is in the chat. What's up, Johnny?
Hello.
And also I did see one here.
I like his last name.
Yeah,
Johnny Paul is good lad.
We were talking a whole bunch of Simpsons before we started the show, which is it's so weird because our opening conversations are always better than the conversations we're having now. Fuck, we should just like start right off the bat and catch those things.
That's kind of what we do on the Speakeasy.
Speakeasy, by the way. Oh, I watched it at the weekend. It was fun. It was really good. Well done. We're back.
Appreciate you allowing us to use the StreamYard, and really appreciate you just like being there to like referee and keep everything.
I just made sure you guys knew what you're doing. I didn't have to do anything. You guys cracked on it. It's very easy, especially when Pierre's there.
It was very sweet to know that you were there. Like we were on the training wheels, and then Alex was there. Just be like, "You got it. You got it. Just keep going." It was really nice. Thank you.
Right alongside
as well.
Yeah. So you got. I'm not even holding you.
Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Explain this to the wife now. Okay, so next week we've got the Tale of Two Toms. I'm really looking forward to that. We're doing our gauntlet finale, final Tom versus TS. I'm really excited for that. Who do you reckon's going to win, David?
Tom.
Yeah, good call. Wait, which one?
Oh, yeah, you won't know.
Good answer.
David, how much bacon do you have next to you? I figure it was like
I
a
told you it
piece
was like
or
a
two.
plate. It was like a plate full, and now it's a piece or two.
Okay, all right. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like I'm only jealous because I don't have any bacon next to me. I really feel like next week to take care of my oral fixation for weed, I'm just gonna start eating bacon. So
Honestly,
by the time we get the end of Lent, I'm gonna be 300 pounds again. So I'll be like, I needed to do something. I can't just sit here and do nothing.
I didn't have to. I woke up pretty late today, so I didn't have time to cook a little breakfast like I normally would. So I was like,
It's
"Fuck
like
it."
1 o'clock in the afternoon over there, isn't it?
I had a hard time going to sleep, and then I woke up pretty late.
I wonder why. Indubitably. Fucking A.
So,
I love you, David.
Do you
love you
think
too.
your Lent, by the way, ends on the 1st of April? Just to
Oh,
retrack
thank
it.
God. No, that's still a month.
It is. Wait,
so
April
close.
1st is Easter Sunday.
It says here that when does Lent end in 2021? It officially ends on Thursday, which in 2021 is April the 1st.
Okay. I don't care if that's right or wrong because I just want it to be over with.
I always
that'd be
thought
cool, though.
Lent ended on Easter.
Who cares, David? Shut the fuck up.
Jesus cares.
I
That's
think
who.
it ends tomorrow. Jesus cares. He doesn't like it when you masturbate. He doesn't like it when you break Lent early. That's cool. That's
He
that's
hung out
gonna
with
celebrate
prostitutes.
our.
I'm pretty sure he's relaxed.
Yeah, he did. Fucking that celebrates a year of you suck at that point, right?
That is our 1 year anniversary, which, by the way, we need to get a show together. We need to
We do.
get to work in putting like a proper party together because I would love if we could celebrate our first year in style. We've got a couple of comments coming in as well. Scott Laird says Braveheart is a disgrace. Oh, it's a disgrace. Why did you get a fucking
Coming
Malcolm
from the
to do
guy
with
sitting in
fucking
his
Scottish?
underwear in the picture, it looks like. So I don't know if I can take him seriously.
Johnny says, why don't you try smoking bacon, Tom?
That's a good dude. Like, are we talking about like smoking in my pipe, or are we talking about like smoking bacon? Because I'm down for both. Like at this point, I'll smoke fucking cock if it gets me high. Does anyone know if it gets you high? Is that why all the guys have been doing it for so long? Because it gets them really baked? Because I'm down. I'll smoke all the dicks. Alex, pull out your dick.
Again. Jesus Christ.
Again. Prince Albert.
It's a.
It's fun.
God damn it, we're gonna get sued. Stop
It's
that.
funny.
Not
It's funny that
gonna
you say
get
that
sued. We'll be fine.
because like years ago, there's a couple years ago, I was hanging out with my friend Kenny, and we were just we're out here in Santa
I'm
Ana
friending Kenny.
in the car drinking, pre-gaming before we went to a bar, and we are just talking, shooting the shit, and he's like, "It's 2018. Who knows? Cock probably tastes good." And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
That's awesome.
I
like
literally
this, but
spat out my 40, dude. Yeah.
like in 2017, it did not taste good. And all of a sudden, he's like, it's 2018 now. It probably tastes great.
Probably tastes great.
Like
He's like, who knows?
spam.
Oh, dude, don't say that. I love spam. Please don't
Well,
ruin spam for me.
Do you know I kind of shut up? Do you know why I kind of like remember tasting good, but I tried it as an adult, and I want to hear it from everybody. Does anybody else know what deviled ham was? That little can of fucking, it looked like spam, but it was a little spicier. If anyone in the watching the chat remembers like the deviled ham shit, fucking throw it up there. I think it has like an actual name, and I'm just once again I don't have any weed, so I
You're
don't
not talking
remember
about
what it's
corned
called.
beef.
No, what? Yeah, dude, that's what. Yeah,
Ooh,
it's the deviled
I got
ham.
animal.
Don't eat the
Different
deviled
animal.
ham, the corned beef, the fucking British. No, dude, I know what corned beef is.
I don't.
Fucking
Well, you
delicious.
guys call fucking crumpets English muffins, and we call muffins fucking.
We've been over this,
muffins.
and they're not technically.
you guys
the same
called cookies biscuits. It's fucking
Yeah.
weird.
So
guys
limp
are weird.
biscuit means
Funny,
something
but,
completely
like-
different to you than it does
Yeah.
us.
Limp
Weirdo.
cookie. What's
We
wrong
were
with
making
so I wanna-
biscuits way before you fucked off over the Atlantic. I'm not being funny.
You say
like
that, but where's your fucking imperial proof, you bitch?
Yeah. Where's the
Um,
recipe
so-
proof, huh?
Fucking the Queen of England.
It's right in my fucking trousers, right here. Do you want to see it?
I've got a
Fucking get
scroll.
it
I
here.
do actually. Show it.
Unravels, just starts falling apart.
We lost a viewer because you mentioned your trousers again, Alex. Thanks a lot. So really quickly, Alex, what's something you remember tasting really good as a kid, not dick, and it tastes really bad as an adult?
I have a really interesting one actually, and it's it's corn,
Pussy.
right? I love. This is gonna sound weird to everyone. I love corn on the cob. I think it's amazing, but I won't eat loose sweet corn.
What?
It's
Like,
like
in a-
fuck it. I can't understand it, but it's a genuine thing. I don't know what it is. It just tastes nice when you're like.
I can
and you
relate.
just like
I can relate. So out here, like, growing up in a predominantly Mexican area, like in the ghetto, you have a guy who comes down the street selling corn. They call him the elotero.
I've seen them in Colombia. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He sells just straight up corn on the cob, like lathers it up in like mayonnaise, some powdered cheese, some chili.
Ew!
Don't you fucking knock it, dude. This
Our
fucking guy comes all the way from LA to come out here to sell to us.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He sells it on the cob. There are some eloteros that you come across that sell the loose corn in a cup, and they just kind of decorate the shit with all the other stuff. But it's just not the same.
Mayonnaise on corn, huh?
It's like a very slight, like mayonnaise thing on corn, dude.
Well, I mean, like, I like butter on corn, so I mean, I don't know.
You don't even taste it, dude. You don't even taste it. It's all like fucking cheese and chili, basically.
Okay, really quick before we move on, I think we should all try this eventually. Fucking corn, weird. TS, you're sitting there too quiet. What's something you remember tasting really good as a kid, but you don't enjoy it as an adult?
Well, funnily enough, I'm actually the other way around. I ate fuck all as a child, and now I eat everything as an adult. So
yeah,
I literally was just not eat. I was the fussiest motherfucker ever as a child, and now I'm like, what is it? I'll eat it. What's that? I'll eat that.
is that ass? That ass? Yeah. Oh, eat that. Oh, eat it. Yeah.
I had an interesting interview in the week. I spoke to TV chef Marcus Bean on the Shrewsbury Biscuit. It was really nice chatting. Oh, thank you. No, he's a great guy, right? He's such a great story. He went from a guy who owned his own pub, his chef got fired, and he had to learn to cook as an adult out of necessity. Went for a competition for the TV, won it, and now became a TV chef that's on This Morning and has been for years. It's crazy, right? Great
Holy shit, that's pretty cool.
All right.
It's a great story. I'd definitely recommend you listen to that. I know it's like Shrewsbury based, but his story is fantastic to listen to.
Cool things happen in Shrewsbury. It's okay to like enjoy Shrewsbury if you don't live there. I enjoy it all the time. I pay attention to your shit.
Oh, bless you. It's because you're amazing. Because you love you, and I want to mount you. Because of it.
Like a Mountie. I'm Canadian.
I was talking to him about Yorkshire puddings. We've had this discussion before, of course. But you Americans don't seem to understand Yorkshire puddings. You have a serious problem.
I don't even know what the fuck a Yorkshire is, unless it's a dog.
It's a dog. Yeah, it's a dog. That's all it is. It's a bitch.
It's a batter-based thing that you cook and it rises.
You don't know what it is either. So what the fuck you giving us shit for? You're like, you Americans don't understand the Yorkshire pudding. Now let me describe it in the broadest fucking generalizations I could possibly think.
It's like a pastry.
It's like a human being. That I don't know. Okay, fucking I want to have Yorkshire pudding. Okay, we should all try each other's cultural things eventually, because I want to try this corn. Yorkshire pudding needs to be on the list. Fucking TS enjoys ass. David, fucking what's something you enjoyed as a kid but you don't think tastes good any longer?
Stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Fucking have you ever made your own though?
No, fuck no.
What? Dude, you're like my wife, you fuck. You are kind of like my wife. The other day I was like, hey, I'll get you a new blender for Mother's Day because one, great Mother's Day gift. Two, her blender sucks. And I was because she was talking about how she really enjoys like iced coffee type things from Dunkin' Donuts. So I was like, oh, we'll learn the recipe. We'll fucking make it together. It's a be fun, like couple things. She's like, no. I'm like, why? She's like, I like it when they make it for me. I'm like, you imperialistic bitch. Make it for me.
It's not that I'm like used to people cooking for. I do a lot of my cooking myself. Like I prefer to cook, all things my own. But pizza is something I don't really have the skills for. TS, what's up?
Yes.
So talk about pizza. Going back to last week's episode, I watched it earlier. I have a message for George Lugo and for you, Mr. Whiteley. No one puts pineapple on pizza. It's fucking
Thank you, TS. That's why I know you're gonna fucking win. There you are. Fucking love you.
So wrong.
You can get a post-gym fucking teabag too. The sweaty balls just resting on your fucking nose. I'll tickle your nose with my arse hairs, mister, because
I feel like that's such a trendy thing to fucking be hateful on, like shit on pizza. It's like, who fucking cares, dude? I'll try anything on pizza. It's such a universally accepted thing. You could slather fucking dog food. I might be like, is that dog food? Yeah.
Pickled onion monster munch. Just throw them on there.
Oh, delicious.
Delicious. What's delicious? What's that?
Pickled onion monster munch.
What the fuck is that?
Beautiful. Pickled onion flavored Monster Munch crisps.
What's Monster Munch? That's the thing.
They're over there. I thought they'd be from America.
We don't.
Never heard of it.
I don't have corn with a fucking vendor, and I don't have Monster Munch. Fuck me.
I'm going to send you some Monster Munch, Bruno.
all right, that's gonna cost you like $100, but sure.
Could not
Fucking
give a
A.
shit.
Me and Alex figured that out. The
100
first year of the
pound.
podcast.
Was it 100 pound or 100 ear? What do you call it?
I
Lear?
don't know, pounds.
A lot of money.
No, fucking.
I measure money in maple leaves, actually. Fucking, cause I'm so close to Canada. We spent the first year that me and Alex were podcasting together, we sent each other gifts until we stopped doing it because it costs a lot of money to do so. So I have like a Christmas gift on my wall that's for Alex, and I'm like, one day I'll send it to him when I become Jeff Bezos.
Bruno. And how much is that in pubes?
It's a lot. It's a lot in pubes.
There's your monster munch there, pickled onion.
I really don't like the little
It-
mascot.
It looks like do you remember like when Cheetos used to have like the little hand Cheetos? It looks like that.
The hand Cheetos.
Yeah,
nice.
like they had like little
Yeah.
paws Cheetos. Yeah. Fucking.
Anyway, let's get to some of the comments that are streaming in right now. Ryan Berger says your corn affliction is nowhere near as bad as your boiled chicken bullshit. Right, you know that was a verbal typo. You know that I said a boiled chicken, I meant I grilled it. But also we found out that boiling chicken's actually good for some things. Remember? We
Yeah,
looked into
it
it,
totally is. I mean, like I was more
Chicken
enjoying. Scott Laird says, Laird, who's been around longer? Who invented English? Bow down to us, Yanks. You say that, but you've lost both continents. Almost every single continent you've colonized, you've lost. So China, fucking Scotland, fucking Australia. You still have Canada, but they don't really care. So they're like, whatever. We don't give a fuck.
Jamie Westwood's in the chat. How's it going, Jamie? J Balls. He says, does anybody know that Shrewsbury has a monopoly? It does. It's right behind me.
Jeez, thanks, Jamie. Did not know that.
I've hidden it with my spirograph thing there.
Did you go back in time to get that spirograph, or how'd that go?
No, I had. I think I was going to get on Thorskin, but we were changing over at the time.
Right.
Spirograph girl. She made this giant dragon out of custom spirograph scales, and she's just amazing. I'd love to get her on. Actually, I think we should do that.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
So Helen is on the Yorkshire pudding front. He's saying it's unsweetened pancake mix.
All right, Helen. Yes.
And Johnny says Yorkshire puddings are essentially crispy risen pancakes. And Jamie chimes in with they are godly. And having listened to your bullshit there, TS, George Lugo's in the chat with a lol.
There he is.
You, Tom Stevens.
George Lugo is going to show up behind. All of a sudden, like the door's going to open and George Lugo is going to like creep in really quietly and he's going to strangle Tom with some pineapple. It's going to be hot.
He can do all those things. He is a fucking
Tom
ninja.
will come and it'll be sexy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All over.
I've literally seen George disappear right before my eyes.
When you're ready, George. When you're ready. When you're ready, Mike.
I got my nipples pierced. You're bringing the
Better
truck.
watch out, man. I want to send CS a cardboard cutout of George just like fucking.
Dude. By the way, does everyone seen the picture of Jamie Westwood? He's a member of USUC. Everybody seen that picture of Jamie kind of going like this and shit in front of the
Was it like that
Union
old
Jack?
one from like.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like a couple weeks old or whatever. I really feel like we should all get a picture like that of some sort because I thought it was so classy and I was like, damn, Jamie, for having that good idea.
Do
Why
we get to
can't
choose the
I have
flag?
good ideas? No. What? It has to be the same flag. That's how the people know we're a group.
Oh,
Bless you.
well, the only flag I got is a communist flag. So.
Well, you can put a fake background behind you. This is the internet. Not everything's
Oh, that's
real.
right. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck it. I forget all the time. Speaking of the internet, no, that's the end of the episode. Never mind. Fucking A. Hey, Alex. Fucking, you want to do the game right now, or do you just want to keep on
Yeah,
bullshitting?
let's do it right. Let's do it right now because last time we ran over too much. I like to digress on the films. I think it's actually really good. But let's break into it. If you guys are a fan of movies, you know, and you want to take part in this, you're more than welcome. We'd love to see your comments. But it's right now. It's time for Al's game. Now, I have been thinking a lot about this game, and I feel like I've been good with this. I have been good with this.
Yeah.
But I thought, do you know what? As far as Al's game is concerned, I'm the fucking daddy, right? I'm the daddy, and I get to do what I want with this. So I'm gonna choose.
I get to do what I fun.
I'm gonna choose a theme to something that I think is great, and I'm gonna talk about an actor an actor that I've enjoyed through my life. But the problem with this actor, he is a genius, but he has the consistency of overcooked microwave popcorn. There are the odd kernels that are just perfect, but the rest of it, not so great. I am talking, of course, about the genius that is Will Ferrell. We are going to be covering just Will Ferrell movies today. Have you got weed up your nose? That counts. That counts.
What?
You failed.
No,
You
it
failed
fucking doesn't. I'm not smoking weed right now, asshole. I'm ingesting
you're
it
sniffing
via my
it.
nose. Yeah, I'm sniffing it. It's like a line of.
That would be like
fine
if I was
cocaine.
too.
I don't
can
know,
do it.
man. I'm fucking bored with not smoking weed. It's been a long time.
You should have taken
I
up
started-
cocaine.
I'm not a rich man, David. I fucking can't afford cocaine. We've had this discussion. Alex has yelled at me. Now let's just move on, okay? I'm just gonna sit here and smell this. Alex, please go on about Will Ferrell.
Okay, we're going to be covering Will Ferrell movies today, and the concept of our game, if you've never seen it before, is we go to Rotten Tomatoes, we look at the rating, and then we ask higher or lower. I have done the same thing again without bringing a pen.
Here you go, mate. I got one for you. Here you go.
Thanks, man. That's great. Why do I do this? What's
I don't
wrong
know.
with me?
I really
Give me
don't know.
2
why you
seconds.
did this.
I'll go and get a fucking pen, shall I?
1, 2.
You come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you 2 seconds. So.
I don't know why. So wait, what's the whole deal with Will Ferrell? Does he not like him, or like?
I don't
What-
know. Fucking, I don't know. I think he likes him. I've never once
What are
heard
you
Alex
doing?
say- I don't know. I just want it close to me right now. I just miss it so
You have
much.
to absorb it through
Dude,
yourself.
next week he's gonna be rolling in a bed full of weed. Like, I can't smoke it. I can't
Like
smoke
it's
it.
fucking American Beauty. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
be falling down from the
Fucking-
sky. I'm gonna look like a high school chick and shit.
Yeah, just
he
covering up
is,
your
he is
nipples.
going to be weed. He will be
the-
weed.
I will be with the only thing that I can say about Lent is like I've literally saved a lot of weed apparently that I just can't smoke. So I've
That's
been,
why
like,
there's a
putting
weed
it-
shortage.
Yeah, it totally is.
Sure.
Totally is. Fucking that's why, because I have it all right here. This is like all the weed I grew, and like I was yeah, I don't know. I'm silly and I really miss weed, so I just want it near me. So I'm just gonna hold it here for the rest of the show if that's okay with you guys, right next to my
See,
heart.
it's nice you could do that with your drug. If I did that with my drug, the FBI would be all over me.
Love
Right.
is your drug.
Back, right? Back.
Yes.
I couldn't
Yes,
be
you're back.
TV
Hi, Alex.
shows.
Thank God you're back. We were talking.
We weren't talking about cocaine.
we were talking about love.
Yeah, of
Which
course.
one could say is
Talk about
interchangeable.
What?
That as much as you want, but Mein Kampf, don't do it. Don't do it, boys. That's
Yeah.
not-
that's a
Helen
good
says
callback.
she can't stand Will Ferrell. Well,
Oh,
Wow.
Helen.
Helen?
ooh.
I was
Controversy.
really loving her. Well, I still love you, Helen.
Yeah, she's coming on the show in 2 weeks.
Not as much as
I
I
can't
love
wait.
weed, but I do love Helen.
Right.
I want
here
to
we
hold
go.
jars of Helen. Sorry.
I think you get arrested for that.
Jars of
So
Helen.
the first movie we're going to talk about is Daddy's Home. This is going to be obviously the first one. I'd love for you guys to try and guess, as a percentage on Rotten Tomatoes, what Daddy's Home got. Doesn't mean anything.
55%.
5.
55.
55.
5. Yeah.
64.
That's the Mark Wahlberg one, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it Transformer?
I'm gonna go with 50 even.
50. Okay, that's
50.
fine. So Daddy's Home got
Holy
30%
shit.
Wow.
On Rotten Tomatoes. Like I said, overcooked microwave popcorn, right? I think that's a perfect analogy for Will Ferrell.
I don't. So you're only blaming Will Ferrell. You're not blaming Marky Mark.
I don't know.
See?
Did anyone else see Daddy's Home besides me?
I saw it. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah,
I like Will Ferrell unhinged and going crazy. Not, oh my god, honey, don't like that. He was a bit of a wimp in that one, isn't he? You know.
Yeah.
He was kind of like the same character as the other guys. So I mean, like, I don't know. Fucking, I bet you other guys' score is better. Is that on the list?
Have you seen? Well, I want to really get into this after the game because I have. If you're nitpicking Will Ferrell, I can recommend you films that will kind of help you at least think.
Jamie Westwood says, "I want Bruno to hold me as tight as he does his weed."
I can't. I actually love the weed,
Shit.
Jamie. I don't love you for taking that beautiful picture of yourself because it was so classy and just so beautiful.
So we got 30% there. I can't remember
TS
whether it was
was
Arrow
closest.
writing this, But the next movie we're going to go to from 30%. We're going to go to The Campaign. This film is, I think it's a sleeping giant. I love this film so much. It's the one where they're going against each other to be senator. Will Ferrell is phenomenal in this film. If you haven't seen it, have you guys seen it? TS?
Yes.
No.
I've seen bits and pieces actually. Yeah.
TS, what's up?
Do you ever get that
No,
the calendar I sent you? What?
Oh, okay. I thought
higher.
you had a question. We're using
Higher.
Yeah.
Higher.
Did you ever get that calendar I sent you with all
hold
the
on,
pictures
hold
of
on.
animals wearing human clothing?
It's definitely gonna be higher because I mean it can't be lower than 30.
David?
Yeah, it's got to be higher. Higher than 30.
Higher. We're going higher. What are you saying in the chat?
Take me higher?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yes, of course it's higher with 66%.
Damn. Even with Zach Galifianakis in the movie, 66.
If you've not seen that movie, watch it. It will take you by surprise. It's so brilliant. It pokes
I
a
had
lot
that
of fun
picture of a
at-
giraffe in high heels, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Because a giraffe is tall as he is.
It pokes fun at the gullibility of Americans when it comes to these kind of campaigns. The
Political
whole Biden
campaigns.
thing was just absolute perfect.
Here goes Alex on his rants to take fucking Americans down a notch again.
Hey, dude, fuck our system of government.
Right,
Democrats and Republicans, they suck.
66%. Moving on
I'm a
to
libertarian.
The Other Guys. This film's fantastic. Another one with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. I love that film so much. I've got to tell you, though, before we move on with this, this film is responsible for one of the worst dates I ever went on when I was single.
Say it. What's the date?
What was his name?
What was his name? It was TS.
Higher.
When he had hair. That
Higher.
picture. Higher.
Did he eat ass? He says he eats anything, so now I want to know if he ate ass that night.
That's one of the things he didn't like before, but he likes now.
Because it tastes like Yorkshire pudding.
There's a scene. There's a scene in that film where the Rock and Samuel L. Jackson are on top of a building and they're like, aim for the bushes, and they jump off and they start playing My Hero by Foo Fighters. And I was on a date and I couldn't stop myself from laughing. I was like literally like snot bubbles, tears streaming. And this girl sat next to me thinking I'm having a stroke. Yeah.
And she blew the guy next
What
to
the
me.
fuck?
Yeah. The other guys, 66%. You guys are saying higher. TS is saying
Yes,
higher.
it better be. If it's not, I don't believe in
David?
this game anymore.
I'll go with higher as well.
Higher. Scotland is saying higher. George Lugo is saying higher. It is higher.
Yeah.
A bit higher as well. 78%.
Jimmy's bitches wear gators. I fucking love them.
No,
It's good.
Gators bitches better wear Jimmy's.
Oh yeah. What? Fuck you. Don't correct me in the middle. You're embarrassing me in front of the audience, David.
Michael Keaton, by the way, is fantastic in that. He's gonna die.
Shake your dicks. This pissing contest is over.
Oh,
God damn it, Bob! This is a bad time. Let me ask you something. What is it you do around here besides interrupt people all day?
Oh, see, Jamie's correcting me too. Fucking everybody's
See?
just making Tom look like an idiot. I do it as well by myself. You guys don't need to do it. Thank you. I
Think you're a
know.
big man, huh? You wearing the big boy pants today? Look, I got a belt. This is how you conduct yourself in a democracy?
I love the way he takes his fucking wooden
I
gun
haven't
off
seen
him.
it.
Okay, cool. Thank you, TS. Thank you.
You are dude.
You
Right,
should
the next
really
film,
watch it.
Moving on is Anchorman.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Up again. Up again.
Higher?
Up again. Higher,
It's got to
higher.
be up. It's got to be up.
It better be. If this better not be one of those Rotten Tomato decisions, we're like, well, you know, everyone in the world
All
likes
saying
Anchorman, but we're gonna say things about it that are rude because fuck you.
Yeah.
I think this is probably one of the most quoted movies by me ever in history. I love this film so much.
In fact, when TS moved to Wales, I said San Diego. Good move. So it is. It truly is.
I
I
actually
was
threw a
going back
burrito
going,
at
I love
Josh's
lamb.
ex-girlfriend.
What?
Well, it was late at night. We got done drinking. We got burritos, and we parked in front of his ex-girlfriend's house because that's where he was staying at, right?
Yep.
And we were eating the burrito, and she comes walking out because he wasn't picking up his phone because I forgot I had it, and she was mad.
Mhm.
So then I'm like, oh, crap, here she comes. I'm like, oh, man, she's really pissed off. He's like, yep. I'm like, this burrito is delicious, but it is filling, and I threw it out the window. And had I just waited a split second longer, the burrito landed right in front of her feet, and she just looked up like, really, like she was pissed off before, but I upped it.
You want some burrito?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, what? I didn't know she was. I was a good left-handed chuck because I was driving. Obviously.
You should be like, it's part of my Mexican heritage. When we respect women that are coming to the car mad, we throw burritos at their feet.
We throw burritos at their feet.
I thought
What's
you
the score?
shouted, "All right, Tits McGee" out the window. Jamie says, "Wales vagina," and Mr. Burgundy, you have a massive erection.
just
Jamie's
fleece.
doing a lot of talking when he could be on the show right now. I'm just throwing it out there.
He's at work. He is at work, so I don't know how he's managing it. But...
Well, I can't remember the last one. It was like 78% or something.
78. I think it was
78%. And Command was all saying higher. The score is
Lower.
lower.
Knew it. I fucking knew it. Rotten
Son of a
Tomatoes,
bitch,
fuck you.
dude.
I want to write a
Disgusting.
strongly written email to Mr. Tomato himself and be like, "You're a real cunt." You know that?
You're very rotten tomato, sir.
George says it better when he says, "I'm in a glass case of emotion."
Milk was a bad choice.
Oh, that's what I should have had as the instead of Mr. Hanky. Jamie says he's at work, but clearly very busy. Of course. The next movie, moving on. You all got that wrong, by the way. It's Anchorman 2. I thought I'd do this right
Lower.
away. Not going to wait till
Lower.
You're going to go lower,
Lower.
David.
Fuck. I if we all get it wrong, then we all get it wrong. I'll go lower as well. Fuck this, dude. I really want to win this game.
I don't know what you're saying,
What
back.
you
I
guys
don't
saying in
speak
the chat?
Spanish.
I'll give you a couple seconds. Anchorman 2, are you saying higher or lower? The guys have all said lower. It's all locked in now.
I saw this
down.
movie before it had. We got like a little pass. It was to go.
George says
Screen.
lower.
You know what do you call it? The pre-screenings, right?
Yeah.
To get an audience reaction. I actually got to see this movie before it came out, and it was the funniest fucking thing. I thought it was really hilarious, dude.
The war scene where everybody meets up at the end is just phenomenal.
That was so. Oh my god!
It's the RV
Those-
crash when Brick just starts flying up to the roof to break it off and breaks his neck. I find that hilarious.
Oh,
Get out of here. Get
son
out
of a bitch! I wanted to go higher. God damn it!
Okay, but look
This-
at the
this
fucking
game has to
audience
end.
score, though. Look at the
This game
audience
has
score.
to end now. Yeah.
Yeah,
This game's
okay,
got to end. This is
audience
ridiculous.
score for fucking their 68% was like 85%, and now their fucking audience score. We are the ones that matter. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. 204 views to 100,000 fucking ratings, you fucks.
New game, Al. New game. Get rid of this shit.
Yeah. Is Alex's penis as good as corn? That's the new game where Alex will pull out his dick and compare it to other food objects.
Bruno, why are you
I
so
love
obsessed
this.
with Al put his cock out? Why do you want to see it so badly on a live show?
I want to give the people what they want, TS. I'm a giver, and I want to give a shit right now.
No one, not even the wife, wants to see that shit. Right, Anchorman 2, 75%. Moving on. Megamind.
I was this fucking close to taking a
Lower.
drink. I would have spat it all over the fucking place.
You guys all
Lower.
remember Megamind?
Nope.
I like
Lower.
Megamind. I like
I'll go
Megamind a lot.
higher. I think it was a kids' movies, right? It was a kids'
It
movie.
was, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go higher. People,
I'll
dude,
lower.
parents.
TS saying lower.
Let's fuck, dude. They're so tricky when it comes to these because they tend to be very forgiving for kids movies, but at the same exact point in time, they're also fucking the people that just Billy said Anchorman 1 got 68%.
They're not forgiving. They're just like, fuck. How do I get this child to shut the hell up for a little bit
But
outside
that's
the
the
house?
parents. That's not Mr. Tomato himself.
And what do? They buy the fucking tickets to go see these goddamn kid movies.
But they're not
and that's
basing it
how
off
they-
of fucking ticket sales, though. That's the thing. Is they base it off the fucking, watching it. Yeah, see, fucking George knows.
George says
Lugo.
Rotten Tomatoes can blow a hobo with AIDS, and he's going higher
That's
for
brutal.
Megamind.
Yeah, I'm going higher.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's a good man. You're good at picking these sometimes, Alex. Is it
What are you saying,
higher?
Bruno?
What was the last one? 78%?
75.
75? Is it higher than 75?
Join me, Bruno. Join me.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. I'm gonna go lower. Lower.
Yes.
Lower. Lower than 75%. You guys said lower. And the score is 73%.
Yes.
It's lower.
Son of a bitch! Fuck you guys.
But it's even though.
I wish
It's
you
even.
would.
Look at that. 73, 72. Fucking
Yeah.
that seems about right. I like Megamind. I thought Megamind was funny.
One of the
fuck.
best films that Will Ferrell made, in my eyes. Step Brothers.
Higher,
phenomenal.
higher,
Higher?
higher.
The thing is though, is this gonna be one of those trick ones again?
Well, it's not a trick. You mean is it one of those horribly scored ones? And it might
Yeah.
be, but I'm gonna
Alex
say
is not
Step
making up
Brothers-
these numbers.
No, what
I'm
he
going
might.
higher.
I'm going higher.
How
going higher
bad
as
would
well.
it be if all of a sudden Alex is like, "I got Mr. Tomato on the next episode," and he pulls off the mask and it's him?
They've got a podcast. It says on their website they've got
I'll
a podcast.
punch my phone.
George is going higher as well.
Higher.
We
I'm
can make
gonna
bunk beds.
I'm gonna say it's higher. It's gotta be higher. If it's not
Bunk
higher,
beds were a bad idea. Why would you let us do that?
stop using power tools. It's not. It's my toothbrush.
That doesn't sound like a toothbrush, Dale.
Stay golden pony boy.
Don't touch my drum set.
Dude, that's from The Outsiders, bro.
What?
But when Catherine Hahn says that in the movie, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I used to have Boats and Hose as a ringtone
Yeah.
until I had to start taking part in the managers' meetings at Asda or Walmart, and it went off just before I went into the managers' meetings. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to change that.
And
'cause
then,
I always have my
and then
phone
the
on me.
CEO looked over you and he's like, "Yeah, boats and hose, all
Boats
right."
and
And you're like,
hose.
"Yeah." And then
Boats
Alex
and
got a good
hose.
job. Yeah. Higher. It's higher.
You're saying
It's gotta
higher?
Yes, sir.
The score is
be. Boo!
Dude.
Boo!
55%. This pissed me off, by the way. I saw this and I was like, "What the fuck is what is wrong with you, Rotten
The
Tomatoes?"
fuck?
Not just that, the audience score as well. I think it's way too low.
Yeah,
This is
way too
a
low.
classic.
Everyone I've ever met loves that fucking movie. So who are these highbrow motherfuckers that are like, "Oh, Step Brothers, what a lackluster film." Fuck you.
I didn't laugh once.
I almost went lower as well.
Well, you didn't, so shut up.
Yeah. Guess what? You
Fuck
fucking
you.
joined us. Now you can be miserable like us because you're
Yeah,
pissed
yeah.
off
Fine.
now. Did you even see this movie, TS?
Yes.
Did I say it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
The
so
next
much
one-
room for activities.
All right.
Wait, he just quoted it. Did you
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
see the movie,
yes, I've
TS?
seen-
Yes
yeah.
or no?
Yeah.
Yes, I fucking seen the movie. David Raby. Yes, I have.
All right.
All right. Good.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Get off my ass.
No
Never.
way. It's so hot.
Never.
Good.
Everything
That's
must
the answer I
go. I
wanted.
don't-
Right,
Isn't
the
it-
next movie then, moving on, is Everything Must Go.
I feel
I
like
don't
I
know what it
saw this movie.
This
And
is
I-
a really good Will Ferrell film. It's
Oh, it's not.
yes, I think it is because he's stepping out of the sort of typical comedic role of being like funny, but what's happening to him is like sad, but it's also kind of funny that it's happening to him. Sort of.
This film, the plot for this film is the guy loses his house, and
His wife,
everything-
fucking
his wife
kids.
leaves everything, and everything gets moved, and he decides to live on the lawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's a little kid on a bike.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen the start of this film. I'm going lower.
You're going lower, TS.
Unfortunately, I think I love this film. This is one of my favorite Will Ferrell films, but I'm gonna have to go lower considering how the audience perceives Will Ferrell to be funny, and this movie is not quite so funny as the other ones. So I'm gonna go lower.
It's higher because it's classy. It's going to be
George
higher.
says this movie is underrated, so you're saying sort of higher,
Yep.
Bruno.
Very underrated. Thank you, George.
Okay, so you're saying, well, 55%. I think higher is probably better than anything. You guys are locked in now, though, and it's 73%, much higher. But that
Are you
audience
fucking
score,
shitting me, dude?
that audience score. So Tom got that right. TS.
totally did.
and-
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Go to the next. Go to the next one.
He's got
fuck,
Bluetooth headphones on, you dick.
Ah, shit. Hey, Tom. Hi.
Was that score higher or lower? I didn't hear. What happened?
Nothing. Fuck off. Nothing.
By the way, did you guys see my joke on the group earlier? By the way, I was like, with our optimistic, our enthusiastic optimism, and Bruno's mohawk. By the end of the show, we're going to look like a chocolate eclair.
What?
Full of cream.
Players. Oh,
What's-
okay. Yeah.
Fuck's sake, you guys, honestly.
I know, right?
You just don't get my humor, yeah? You just don't get my humor. Moving on. The
I'm
next one
funny.
is Zoolander.
He was like
Shit,
barely
lower.
in that movie, bro.
He was what? He was Mugatu in that fucking film. He was
Shit
amazing. In
film.
it.
Lower. Shit movie. Lower.
What?
Wow.
Do not enjoy that film
T-ass.
at all.
T-ass.
Sorry, don't like it.
I'll go higher.
You're gonna go higher, yeah?
What
So
was
I'm
that?
just not- I just-
73.
73%, yeah.
I'm gonna say it's lower because for the wrong reasons though. It's not like it's lower because there's a worse movie. It's lower because fucking Rotten Tomatoes are bitches.
I love
See, that's
this
what I
film.
thought about the other film. But
The reason I love this film so much is because it's got a lot of clips of celebrities knowing full well that this film is mocking the fashion industry. I don't know, maybe some none the wiser. And they've got these interviews. They've got Billy Zane in it. They got
Yeah,
David
Bunton,
Bowie.
I think was in there, and George is saying higher, and also said, "How dare you, Stevens?"
Bring it, Lugo. Come on. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, Lugo. Let's go.
George will kill you 5 times before you hit the ground, dude. Don't.
Dude, George will
So
kill
we
me
got-
from where he is, and I'm over here, and he's over there.
Yeah.
with
He's got the beer.
mine bullet.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Yeah.
Right, so you're saying lower, Tom. TS saying lower. David saying
Yeah.
higher.
Yes, sir. Higher.
73%. It is
God
lower.
fucking damn it.
63%.
Day ain't my day.
Not that my
Today-
score matters, mate, because I'm probably about 5 points behind you all.
What's scores? Except the whole point
I
of this
don't
game.
even think David could catch up right now. I'm just saying.
Wow. Thanks, Alex. Fuck you.
You already had the other guys.
We've already had that.
Other
one,
guys
haven't we?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, higher.
Next one is
Ooh.
Elf.
Oh, fucking dude! It better be higher.
Yeah, it's got to be higher. Everybody loves this film.
But
Higher.
does Rotten Tomatoes like it? Is the question.
But find out.
Yes, I like ass.
I'm gonna say
Loading.
I think it's probably higher, but only just.
I love that. That's clever. That's very Monty Python of you. I think it's real high.
High. It's really high.
So you're saying higher. Elf is 84%. You got that right. It's higher.
Of course it is. Of course. It is.
Finally. Back in the game. Back in the game.
I think the next one would have been the tiebreaker. Right, let me just count the scores up, see if we need this tiebreaker.
All right, now Will Ferrell movies that were not on there. Jane Silent Bob, I did not see at all.
Old school.
Old School, which
Old School, what I thought would be on there. He had
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bit more prominent role than he did in Jane Silent Bob.
Yes. Well, yes, but like I don't know. Fuck it. I love Old School. Old School is just one of those movies. Night at the Roxbury wasn't on there either.
That too.
Get hard.
Yeah, there were so many I could have kept on there. I love that. There was that
Get
one
hard, get hard. Yeah.
where he can hear his own voice in the head, the narration one.
Oh
What it's
shit,
called.
was it Stranger Than Fiction?
Strange Thing. Stranger Than Fiction. Yeah.
Amazing film. I love that so much.
Strange Things? Tom? Seriously, bro?
Stranger Than
Dude,
Fiction.
shut up. You're losing this round. I don't want to hear from you right now.
You know what? Fuck you. Go
How
hug your
last-
weed. How about
I
you go
will.
smoke your
Last
weed?
time, Alex.
Give up.
I will.
Give up,
How
Tom.
last
I'm hugging it.
How
I'm hugging it
last-
more than your mother hugged you. Okay, look at how tight I hugged this.
George
It's
is
so
attacking
fucking funny.
me now. He says blasphemous Whiteley. What did I say? What did I say?
It's so fucking funny, Tom. My mom doesn't hug me at all. Ha! Joke's on you.
Oh,
My
old
mom hugs
school.
the corn guy. Fuck you.
Right, okay. Let's tot up these scores, shall we? In third
How
place,
last
with
am
only
I?
3 points, the winner for the last 2 weeks, Mr. David Raby, is in the bottom.
What?
Get in the bin,
What?
sir. With 3 points. In second place, with 5 points, is Tom
Wait, what?
Stevens.
I was gonna say, fucking hell. There's no way I've won. There's no way.
The winner with 6 points is Tom Bruno. Well done, Tom.
1
You've
point off.
regained,
I was
you've
one
regained
off.
your title. The
What was the
tiebreaker, by
tiebreaker
the way, would have been Talladega Nights. And I'd have asked you to get to the closest score for Talladega
That was
Nights.
another film. Yeah.
Can we just do it for funsies? I love that movie. I want to see what everyone
Yeah,
thinks.
let's see what you can get. What do you reckon it got?
Just quick. It's the Blades of Glory as well.
Tom wants to. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom wants to
yeah,
suck
yeah.
his own dick.
Old School.
Let's see what he got.
Was meant to be where the other guys was, by the way.
Gotcha.
I got
All
it
right.
wrong. It's my fault. I did have it in there.
Yeah,
but-
shit happens. I want to say Talladega Nights got 68%.
Oh, you fuck. That's what I'm gonna go for.
No.
No. What do
I
you
don't
think?
so.
What do you think?
So I think that Talladega Nights had to have gotten at least 74 to 78%. I'll say just say 74 for the lowest.
Okay. TS?
I'll go 62.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Now,
Yes, David. I'll go 62.
Tom, do you want to gamble this for an extra point?
No, I don't. Because last time I did this, I lost a competition for me and David.
Yeah,
so I
let's
don't
fucking
take
gamble.
anymore.
Let's fucking gamble, Tom. Now, because now that I'm not on your team, you don't want to gamble, but when I'm on your team, you want to fucking gamble?
You'd win
Fuck
anyways,
you.
David.
You're
You're
a piece
fucking
of
3
shit,
points.
Bruno. Fuck
You act like you just said you want to give up all the points. You said 1 point. So even if I lost,
that
you
wasn't
wouldn't
me.
win.
Those words didn't come out of my fucking mouth that game. That was you. Say all the
It wasn't
points. I don't
It wasn't
care.
me. It was
Blah,
so
blah,
dumb.
blah.
It was
Look
such
at
a
me
dumb
sucking my
decision.
own dick.
Guys,
But
guys,
hey,
guys, just remember,
Yes.
Deck the house.
Death to house. The score is 71%. So the winner is actually Tom Bruno again.
This game
David
sucks.
went over with 74%. TS was too low with 62%. 68% is Tom Bruno. Just a champion today, aren't you, Tom? Just the best, aren't you?
Sure.
Just
I ate my
amazing.
Wheaties. And not Wheaties. I ate my Wheaties. Because I can't eat weed, guys. I don't know if you know this. but I can't.
weed, guys.
I can shove it up my nose, but I can't eat it. Fucking A.
We've got to
Yeah.
focus on Christmas.
It's
Just saying.
what? I don't want to hear about snow. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's freezing up here, and I don't want to hear about snow. I want to hear about summertime. Do you have any
I'll be
summertime
freaking
quotes?
dick off.
Yeah,
Don't forget
dude,
to
it's
bring the
cool.
towel.
Yeah,
I live in California. All we have are summertime quotes. Wow, I can't wait till it's summer. Geez, did you go outside today? Hey,
it's too
let's
hot.
go hiking.
Tom,
Summer
You wanna hear a
sucks.
good Christmas joke?
No, I don't. Shut up.
that played in so.
Stop.
What have you guys been? Before we get out of here, we've got a few minutes. What have you guys been watching? What are you looking forward to watching? Tom Bruno, have you been watching anything new this week?
Nothing new. I've been watching Dirty Jobs continuously because I like to remind myself that other people's jobs are worse than mine.
David?
I was actually watching the Cuba Libre story last night.
What's that?
It's on Netflix. The Cuba Libre story is the entire history of the country of Cuba,
Oh,
from its
alright.
very early beginning, to basically now. It's very interesting for those of you who, fucking, it like took you ate love, enjoy sugar, or rum, or tobacco and cigars, or just love communism and revolution. I don't know. It's really interesting, the whole history, dude. Honestly, there's a lot more to it that I did not know that I'm learning a lot more now because of watching this documentary.
The only thing I love, and this is going to sound very anti-American, and I'm not.
Communism.
I'm really not. But this reminds me of Nelson. Say like Nelson getting the shit kicked out of him in Simpsons. I've said that before on a radio station. Is America rocking up on the Cuban beaches going, "Oh shit, boys, here we are!" And then they were like, "Whoa!"
Oh, the Bay of Pigs. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Actually, I have been watching something new. There's this YouTuber / Facebook girl named Bailey something. I don't remember her last name, so I'm sorry, Bailey, if you're watching. But she does makeup tutorials, but she also talks about serial killers as she's doing them. It's really weird. At first, I was like, "This is stupid," but then the more she did it, I was like, "Huh? Oh,
Sounds
she
pretty
really knows."
hot.
I mean, you have to watch it. I wouldn't say that necessarily, but
Whoa.
it's different. It's different. It's different
Weird,
without
so.
doubt, and it keeps you weirdly interested. You're like, "Oh, weird," because it's like she's doing her makeup as she's fucking doing it. And normally, I'm not into that type of shit, but I was like, "Huh, I like serial killers." All right.
I gotta watch it.
I watched Monty Python the Holy Grail this week.
Well, the first time ever, or what?
No, God, no. I've seen it loads of times.
That's what I
But
thought.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's a great fucking film.
I love it so much. You don't have a horse. You just got a guy running behind you with coconuts. Where'd you get a coconut from?
Old woman, man, sorry. What knight lives in that castle over there? I'm 37. What? I'm 37 and not old. Look, I did say sorry about the old woman part from behind. Look, I object to you automatically thinking I'm inferior.
Oh, look, I'm being repressed.
Sorry.
T.S., did you watch anything this week, or were you too busy moving?
I mean, I'll go back to before I moved. I finally watched Spider-Man 2. Far From Home.
All right.
Finally got that watched, and I was catching up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well on the season 5 before. I haven't watched WandaVision yet, so I'm trying to get through Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then get to WandaVision and then that sort of thing. But
me and the wife watched like the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I was like, meh, there's no superheroes. Fuck it.
Series 4 with Ghost Rider is insanely good.
Ghost Rider's in it?
Yes.
Really?
Series 4, yeah, with John Hannah. John Hannah's in it as well, Scottish actor. But fuck me, it's fucking phenomenal. It gets so good, dude.
How the fuck do they incorporate Ghost Rider into it?
Well, you have to watch it, won't you?
He's part of it.
No, I'm not
Marvel.
going to, so why don't you just tell me so I can... Yeah.
They just brought him in. They just brought him into
Great
it.
explanations, yes.
Yeah.
Explanations.
Ghost Rider is part of Marvel Comics.
Is okay. That makes sense. Cool.
Well, I'd love like we know with Daredevil, obviously they're gonna try and find ways to fit him in. I feel like it would be so good if, like, for some of the tamer sort of TV shows that they're going to be bringing out, just Deadpool just rocking. Oh, Deadpool TV series. I don't know if that'd overdo it a little bit, but I'm trying to think of ways that they can sort of 2P Deadpool into the MCU, and I think it'd be great from just rock up in WandaVision, just like be like, hey, like just in the corner somewhere, giving people shit, you know. You've really upset Ryan, by the way. He's calling you a fucking commie. Oh, is it the 70s? Yeah. I thought we did that in the 70s. George says David has spank material now. He says,
"Oh, revolution!"
Ryan says,
burger.
iPhone sucks.
Oh,
bro,
Ryan.
Ryan. Daring. I love it.
No.
Hold on.
No awards.
Holy
for
Grail
leaders,
or
no.
the Flying Circus?
I'll
All.
tell you what,
Do you mean all?
I finally got around to watching the We Are the Champions episode with Ed Curry. I watched it this week, and I've got to say I got really emotional afterwards because that episode actually really is good at illustrating how good Ed Curry is as a human being. Like he does so much for his community. He does talk about it on our show, but like you actually see it and the love and affection he has for people that appreciate his art. So if you do want to see a guy that's been on our show in action on Netflix, make sure you go and watch We Are the Champions. Yeah, I've got my sources too. I found my stickers, by the way. I opened it and I was like, I've got no stickers. Where are my fucking stickers? And I found them. They're here. My wife was like, I found these on the floor. I was like, oh, wow, I've got stickers, but I don't know where to put them. So
Yeah. Stickers.
Them on your headphones.
Let's do some housework before we get out of here. Lots of stuff to talk about. Mr. Tom Stevens. I did have a listen, by the way. I got to say, I was chatting with Jamie earlier. I was saying I don't listen to you guys nearly as much as I should. But when I've got like the days, weeks where I'm kind of a bit more free with my editing and stuff, I do. And I listened to your last one, and it's phenomenal. The lady with the costumes,
Kelly Jones, yeah.
Kelly Jones. Wow, what an amazing guest. But I feel like you've possibly upped yourself within a week.
Dude. This is Ron Wasserman. It's okay. Ron Wasserman is the guy behind the X-Men animated theme song, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song, the Sweet Valley High theme song, the VR Troopers theme song, and Dragon Ball Z score. He's done so much.
Really?
The dude is hilarious as well. It's one of the funnest interviews we've ever done. We were laughing so much. So if you want to hear about his time at Saban, his time... Our technology has grown, and the fact that he misinterpreted the words of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the words of the parent, I can't remember what it's called afterwards. But I highly recommend that you go listen to it. Yeah, Ron was phenomenal. Such a great guest, and we would appreciate if you come on to Tuesday Chronicles and give us a little download and a little listen, please, guys.
Dude, the violin with the electric guitar.
Yeah, let's just sing all of his songs.
I remember for the first time in about, it's got to be since I was a kid, I threw on the X-Men animated series. Bro. It's on like Netflix or Disney Plus. I think it was on Disney Plus. When I first got Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
I threw it on and it started up and I literally cringed, like the back of my neck. I was like, oh, I hadn't heard that song in years, and it just did something weird to me. It's beautiful.
And they did it right because it's all based actually on the comic books. Like every story you see in there is from the comics, and it's so well fucking done. Oh,
dude, the animation, like the physique of each character that they had, as far as the structure,
Yeah,
the muscles and everything. Like there was a lot more detail to the body structure in older animated series, and then as it progressed, like it just became a bit more lazier and became more blocky. It's just like wasn't so believable.
Plus, it was one of the better Saturday morning cartoons that was on Fox, and we all know how I feel about Fox animation. I love it.
Fox. Speaking about Fox, this week we spoke to the amazing Matt Connaughton and Jenny Coffey. They came on our show from Matt Connaughton Unleashed radio station in Manchester in New Hampshire. We spoke politics for a change, which is
Did you speak about Man U?
Man U. Man United, oi. No, like I feel like the way I explained it is politics is one of those things you kind of have to talk about sometimes. So I got Matt in because he has a show. Matt Connaughton Unleashed is a political show, but he kind of sits on the fence. He's not fully left, he's not fully right. He's kind of like, okay, I'll listen to both sides, and that's why I thought it was great to speak to both of them. And in fact, we were speaking about the Copernic thing, where he took a knee, and Jenny was actually
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick, yeah.
He
I say like Copernicus, like the guy who was fucking.
Jenny,
Like, wait,
Jenny
what?
was very much offended by that originally. She was like, I can't believe she did that. It was offensive to my family and people that I've served and stuff. Until she kind of heard more about it, and she kind of learned that actually
Changed
maybe
sides.
he's got a point. She flip-flopped.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful that somebody has had a political view, heard the different sides to the story, and gone, actually, maybe he's got a point. That's very rare to see.
Yeah, that's very rare to see, and that's also a very beautiful thing. And like, it's okay to have a viewpoint about this certain thing, and then as you progress, as you learn more, as you get older, you change your mentality. That's fine. Like, no one should ever, like
Stay
be
stagnant.
Yeah, no one should ever like. It's always about changing times, but as far as long as you're progressing and your thought and mentality, and sorry.
Do you know what I love about what we do, by the way, is the connections we have with people across the world. George just sent me this picture, and he's like,
It was penis.
a photo of you. Yeah, it was his dick, man.
Oh.
And here it is. No, it said, if you saw this thing and it said Shrewsbury on it.
God damn it, George!
And
Why'd you send Alex this?
Yeah.
I keep telling him, like, don't talk about the Shrewsbury or them being on Monopoly, because then Alex would be like, oh, my own dick, let me suck it.
We have, by the way, on the 12th, which is next in a week, it's 9 days. The Weekly Bazaar is back with season 2. I can't wait. I've got my boys with me, TS and David. We have a full, for the next month, for 5 weeks, we have guests lined up.
All right.
And
Sweet.
we're really looking forward to that. We will be
Next
back on
Friday,
the 12th.
David.
That is the 12th, you say?
Next week.
On the 12th.
Next Friday. Okay, but then the Friday after that would be the
19th.
19th.
and then 2 days prior. Oh, so then during this show we're having the St. Patrick's Day thing, right?
What?
Possibly.
Is it?
What are we doing?
Oh, are we doing the show on March 17th or no?
Oh,
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we take it off. We take it off to celebrate St. Patty's Day, of course.
Well, I'm going to
fuck
be
that.
March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, on this show or whatever fucking show I'm going to be on.
You're gonna
Be
be drunk.
taking shots as usual, but I'll be taking shots of Irish car bombs and drinking
David.
Guinness.
And also, David, Helen
Yes.
will be on here as well.
Do I have to be?
Nice.
Oh shit!
Helen,
Oh,
our
okay.
most dedicated fan, and you're gonna insult her on live. How dare
I
you.
will take the shots as
We'll work
calmly
it out. We'll work it out.
and try to be as nice about it. Sorry,
Hey,
Helen.
Alex, you have a website.
No. Wait there. You can do that in a second.
I know.
We have a new show coming that I thought about it last night. This is
The
how quickly I
incinerator.
move, right? The USUC incinerator. I am so excited about this. We did a thing on Thorskin a while ago. Me and Tom. We did a thing called Butt Chug Island. Tom hated the name, hated it, so I kept it just to let him keep saying it. And it was basically I ripped up. I said. Well, I love Frank Skinner. Frank Skinner is one of the best stand-up comedians in the UK ever. I love him. He's funny. And he does a show over here called Room 101. And I didn't want to feel like I was ripping his shit, but I did anyway. And we've decided that but I want a new host. We want someone that can come and be part of the USUC team, run this show by themselves, and be the boss, the incinerator boss, the dude, the guy that runs it all. I said to Tom, the TS, that I wanted someone almost like Rhys Ifans in Little Nicky, that real the guy that kind of controls everything, is really eccentric. Probably won't get that, but I want someone to run that show. So the idea is they get 2 guests on every week. They bring things. It could be us. It could be guys from Speakeasy. It could be guys from other podcasts, whoever. And they bring a couple of things to throw into the incinerator. And they decide. They discuss which ones go in and which one don't. I think it's great. So if you want to be part of the USUC team and you want to take part in this, make sure you go to our website to contact us. Tom?
Oh, did you say website?
I did say
Interesting that you
website.
said that. Oh, that's so interesting. Hey, guys, we have a website, and you should go to it for a multitude of reasons. One of the reasons being that it helps and supports us and shows that you love us. But also, you get to see a fucking website built by the brilliant people at Web Orchard. I don't know if you guys knew this, but building a fucking website is more high pressure than driving a Formula One racer car. It really is. Like, if you could be building it, all of a sudden you steer right and fucking bam, you're dead. So you really should take your time when building a website. But guess what? Building a website's super hard. Do you know what's not hard? Hiring people. If you have a couple dollars, fucking throw them over to the guys at Web Orchard, because they're going to build you a fucking amazing website. It's going to be functional. You can sell shit on there. You can do whatever you want. No one's going to judge you for what you put on your website unless it's something really horrible. But Pete White, let me tell you about Pete White. Pete White discovered well, really what he did was he was actually deep sea diving in the Mariana Trench, and he came up with the idea for Web Orchard because he's like, fuck, I wish there was a website so I wouldn't have to do this. So he got in his boat and he rowed back over to fucking Shrewsbury, and he was like, I have an idea, and that's for Web Orchard. And what he did was he put that web idea onto the web. That makes no sense. What he did was he built Web Orchard so he could help more people when he was fucking do that. So after he did all that shit I just really said he did, he fucking met weborchard.com, which is a beautiful place to go if you want to have a website made for you, because guess what? It's going to be great. They built our website. So if you want an example of, a really shitty website, no, I'm just kidding. If you want an example of a really great website that was made by these guys, definitely go to weborchard.com and go to them for all your website needs. That was probably my last one. Yeah. All right. Yeah, look at that website. That's a beautiful website. Yeah.
Amazing, Bruno. Amazing.
50%.
Look at us. Look how good we look. We look amazing.
We do.
Right.
I like I say we when you stopped on you.
The royal we, David.
Shit, I think my phone froze. Okay, I'm getting back to it. I'm getting back. I'm here.
You guys fancy jumping on here on Friday, doing something random? I don't know. Maybe we could play some Among Us, or we can just sit and chat. Or
but
something.
The weekly bazaar is next Friday, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
But this Friday, you want to do something? What time?
Yeah.
Let me know.
I don't know. Well, I'll let you guys know. Maybe we'll do something. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But either way, let's get the fuck out of here.
Peace.
Have you guys got anything to add before we get out of here?
Nope.
Don't eat Yorkshire pudding.
Drink bourbon and eat bacon. And smoke Lucky Strikes non-filtered cigarettes. I wish I had the fucking pack to load. Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah.
Right, just remember, guys.
And fuck this whole system. It's Christmas.